Hey everybody, what's going on? Man, I'm here to do a small little update on my vinyl collection. Got a few things. I haven't done a video in a little while, so I figured I'd throw it up here and do an update. Nothing spectacular, just some new stuff, some mini kind of grails and stuff like that. First off, we'll go with the Motley Crue's The Dirt soundtrack that just came out, and along with the movie. Not really a reason to do a review of the movie. It was far better than I expected. Like a lot of people have said, and I'm repeating myself again, that essentially there was timeline issues, exaggerations of course, and stuff like that. Typical Hollywood BS. So other than that, I found it far more interesting and well done than I was expecting. I went in thinking this is going to be a pile of crap, and I tried to avoid any kind of information about the movie aside from when it was coming out. Thank God I did, because I may have been skewed by the dude that played Tommy Lee, Machine Gun Kelly, who I can't stand. So I didn't even realize that was him playing him. But the dude that played Nick Mars, I don't know where he's from, Game of Thrones I think, or something like that. But he was funny as shit. I wish they would do Mick Mars narrating this whole movie, because he never called Tommy by Tommy. At least I don't remember. He always called him the drummer, and it always just made me laugh every time. And his dry, sarcastic wit was great. That and their manager in the earlier days, Doc McGee, he was funny as hell in it too. The shit that they put him through. Probably could do a documentary on that alone. I really wish they would do one for the Heroin Diaries, because I love that book. It's dark as fuck, and there's a lot of dark moments in here. It's not all fun and games, but even just being not a metal hard rock fan, you could watch this movie and get a lot of laughs. It's very dirty. I mean, there's a lot of some nude scenes and dirty scenes for you ladies. There's a whole lot of guy butt, stuff like that. Yeah, definitely not a kids movie, but way better than I was expecting. And this is just a slipcover, but it's a pretty cool slipcover nonetheless. The actual album looks like the book cover, and that is that, The Dirt. And really nicely done. I mean, it's a nice. Oh, there's stuff in here. Oh yeah, that's right. Download card, which I sent to somebody already. The hype sticker comes with a nice lyric sheet, and it's primarily the first two albums that they highlight the music from here. There's a little bit from Shout. I mean, not Shout. A little bit about Shout's one of the first two albums. A little bit from Theater of Pain, Girls, 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 and Dr. Feelgood. And there's 4 new tracks. The Dirt, the new main track, I like a lot. I actually heard it on the radio before I knew it was Motley Crue. And when I got into it, I'm like, that sounds like Motley Crue. And it was Motley Crue. I try not to listen to any of these tracks until I got the album. The other day, I got the album and I spun the side D of the album, and it has 3 new tracks on that side, which is Ride with the Devil, Crash and Burn, and Like a Virgin, the Madonna cover. Ride with the Devil, Crash and Burn, decent songs. They used the dirt too much in all 3 of those new songs. Kind of drives me crazy. I mean, I get it, but Crash and Burn is probably the better of the 2. Run with the Devil, Ride with the Devil, and Crash and Burn. And now the cover for Like a Virgin. Motley Crue doing a cover of Like a Virgin is funny as hell. You can't take it seriously. I don't think they took it seriously. It was it's just a good song. And Vince Neil singing Like a Virgin is funny on its own. But I actually enjoyed the cover of it. So I don't know what to tell you guys. A lot of people get all pissed off when they try to cover a pop song. It's not bad. It's funny. You kind of laugh. You kind of like, wow, this is kind of weird. But then you get into it. And if it wasn't for the actual chorus, it'd be a really good song because I like the verses, the way he sings the verses, and it's changed up. It doesn't sound exactly like Madonna's Like a Virgin. Anyway, I'll show you the two inner sleeves. It's actually a really nice product for like $22. I think I paid for it. I didn't get it on the release date. I got it a couple days after because Amazon. A black vinyl. I don't know if there's any other color. Pretty cut and dry centering, but they're kind of cool. It just kind of fits the whole thing. So anyway, there's that. There's my little mini review. I highly would suggest you watch the movie. As a light fan, as not a metal fan, it's just good. It's a lot of insight of what they actually started. Because I would say I'm an average Motley Crue fan. Like, first two albums would make my top 100 of all time of metal hard rock. So I really love those two albums. But after that, they got more commercial. I kind of, I have their stuff. I buy their stuff. But it just, I don't know what it was. Anytime a band gets commercial or tries to make money, I kind of tail off of them. And that's what they did. And I just didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the first two albums, which were, first one was raw, second one was heavy. Alright. Next is where my obsession kicks in. Yngwie Malmsteen is releasing an album. Actually on the 29th it comes out, but I got these 2 days ago, early, from the actual record company. And that's his new album. New album. I'll explain this in a minute. His new album, Blue Lightning, which is basically a covers album, songs with a blues vibe to him. He plays a lot of blues-y vibes, so he shreds it up. I mean, that's what Malmsteen does. And some songs turn out really well that way, some not so great. So there's the cover. It's actually a really nice cover. It doesn't show up well on the camera. But, for you guys that know him, he plays a scalloped fretboard. And when you really can't see it, but you can see the scallops of the light, the way they lit the guitar up. Really, really cool. Really nice. It's matte. It's not heavy glossed at all. Typical Malmsteen. Of course, the inner is pure self-indulgence, which is what pisses me off about him. I don't want to see your Ferraris. The guitars are cool. I don't want to see your house. But, that's the douchey side of him I don't like. Comes with a download card that's massive. I've already given this one away to somebody. And this version, I think it only comes on these two colors. I don't think there's a black because I would have bought that. The first one comes on blue, obviously a good choice for Blue Lightning. I do really like the centerings. The other one's exactly the same, so I'm not going to show you that. And this comes on a plain white inner, which is not fancy. It's paper cardboard. I hate those things. So that's that one. I think that's over. The other vinyl is the same color. Now this one, I can't remember what the hell's my hair. I just think like a fucking unicorn. This one I think is out of 200 or 250 pressed, and it's called Blue Lightning Vinyl. Same inner, so I'm not going to show you. I do have another download available for somebody. If you want it, let me know. First come, first serve. But again, only take it if you like them. I like for people that have it, that really want it. And it comes on this really, really pretty Blue Lightning vinyl. It's not even going to do justice. It's semi-transparent. You can actually see through it a little bit. It's really, really pretty. It has that old like marble look to it. But really, really pretty. Same album, same stuff on there. Okay, so the other vinyl looks exactly the same. Well, kind of, But on this, you see the inner, and I stuck my hype stickers in there. Songs on here. Blue Lightning is a new track. Foxy Lady by Jimi Hendrix, which he does really well. Demon's Eye. 1911 Strut. Blue Jean Blues. ZZ Top, I think it was. There's a really good version of that. Purple Haze. Personally, I don't care for it. He kind of gets too shreddy with it. While My Guitar Gently Weeps is probably, out of all the Beatles stuff overall, solos, which this is a solo from George Harrison, that's my favorite song is While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Frankly, he kind of trashed on it. It's not terrible. It's just one of those songs I think nobody should ever touch. And Set Up Top Down is another new song, which is pretty good. Painted Black is okay, it's just really fast. Smoke Underwater that he did, I think he really, really took that up like a bunch of levels. It's really, really good. Jumpin' Jack Flash, okay. Little Miss Lover, okay. Forever Man, okay. So, mostly covers on here. I think, what, there's 4, 3, that's, what is that? Count. 7, 12, 13, 14, there's 2 bonus tracks on there. It's a great album, it's a great listen. It sounds really good, the production's decent. His production values are so varied all the time. And again, I listened to it twice so far. First time through, some songs I was turned off with because I just think if you want to go blues, play the blues. Throw a shred in there, but don't throw the classical, neoclassical threads that he does. It just doesn't make sense in my brain. And you know how much of a fan I am of him. But overall, 7 out of 10 on this album, in my opinion. But quality, man, that's a quick song. Sorry, guys. I'm talking about these albums because, And this one I picked up because I ordered it for a friend in the VC. So I told him, we were talking and I was ordering these at the time. I actually ordered them from somewhere else, and I think it was like the Czech Republic or something. Then I'm like, I canceled that when they found out that I can order directly through the company. And I was talking to Tim at the time, and he said he wants it too. So I figured, screw it, I'll just buy it and I'll send it to him. All right, next is a reissue, which has never been on vinyl, but I don't think it. No, I don't think it has. And that's with Temptations. I can't remember, second or first. Shit. What year is it? I think it's second album, EP kind of. It's 6, 7 songs. Yeah, 7 songs. This is more of their goth style. The first 2 were more gothy, I guess you could say. And it comes in a nice, the inner, you can tell the artwork was blown up from the CD. And this is, which is shocking because this is an MOV pressing. I don't think this had a, yeah, I think there's 5,000 pressed on colored vinyl. Contains a 4-page booklet, which is basically a 2-page booklet. And then the actual vinyl is pretty as well. It's in like an emerald green marble look. Again, the camera is not going to do this justice in person. It's more of a green and it looks more blue on here. But generic looking, basic labels. With Temptations, she's my favorite female vocalist of all time. So there's that. And now the 2 mini grails. First one is Bang Tango's debut, Psycho Cafe. Finally found a decent copy for a decent price, and this thing is like near mint condition. It really is. I mean, it's beautiful condition. And then the vinyl, there was no inner MCA. I think it was MCA, right? Yeah. I haven't cleaned the mechanics. Basic label, and then Joe on the back label. Which at the time, I think that's pretty unusual. What year was that? 80. I don't know the year, fuck it. So there's that one. And lastly, an album I've been looking for a while. Again, it tends to run in value. It's a Christian metal band called Neon Cross. This is their first album. I think they have, well, I've got 2 on CD, so they have 2 that I'm aware of. Neon Cross, self-titled. Just good heavy metal, Christian heavy metal. Again, another album in excellent condition. The only thing I wasn't made aware of was their sticker. I can't tell if it's residue or pull on there. That's but I'm not going to complain. I mean, I literally got it for like 18 shipped, which is really good for that album. And then the inner sleeve is still in pretty decent shape. and it hasn't been played yet. Oh no, I did play it, so I don't know why it says Dusty. I probably left it out. Anyway, there's the vinyl. Anyway, guys, this is just a quick little update to get something on my channel, because I know I've been kind of quiet lately. Just haven't been myself. But there you go. Contest update. It ends April 1st at midnight. I probably won't be able to do the drawing till like the 3rd or the 4th. I got too much shit going on around here. Once it ends, I'll draw it either the 3rd or the 4th, so you guys are aware. And I think I got like 26 or so, 25 or so. So I appreciate you guys joining in. Remember, April 1st, midnight, cutoff. Talk to y'all guys later.